Episode 4, Road to the Air Force. So I got done speaking with my recruiter today. I got some good news. I didn't get any bad news. Biggest thing I got to worry about is my weight. This whole time I thought I was 6'1". Apparently I'm only 6 foot. All right, and me being 6 foot, I weigh 251 pounds. I'm chubby. Therefore, I got to lose 50 pounds. I have to be 202 pounds or under. She also told me, my recruiter that is, also told me that I need to go get my neck measured and my abdominal section measured to determine my body fat percentage. And as long as I stay within that body fat percentage, I can get to MEPS. Be open and honest with your recruiters, guys. I told my recruiter that I smoked cannabis about 2 months ago, and because of my weight and how much fat is on my body, it might still be in my system. She said, no worries. We notated how many times I've smoked, the method of smoking, which was just breaking down the flower and rolling it. I didn't do edibles. I didn't do carts. I didn't really do wax, so it's just the flower. So we notated that, which they're not too big on that. It's medically illegal here in Oklahoma, so I don't know, it might be different for your state. We discussed medical history. I told them that I had broken teeth, that they're still there, they're fully functional, didn't require surgery, it's not preventing me to eat. I can still eat a normal diet, all that. Fractured skull when I was 3. I had a TV fall on my head. We discussed that. Didn't require surgery. Doesn't give me headaches. Nothing like that. Haven't been to the hospital for it since. What else did we talk about? We also spoke about debt. So being 32 years old, you're going to gather some debt probably, unless you're really, really smart. Now I got collections like 2 repossessions or 3 repossessions. I can't remember honestly. I owe T-Mobile some money. I owe Cox some money. I have child support on my debt, but she told me as long as you're paying on those with some sort of payment arrangement, they don't mind, because it shows that you're taking initiative to pay something off. And plus, if you get into the military, you just continue paying that, right? What else here? Let me think. She gave me a piece of paper to have the mother of my 3 children sign, stating that she was the primary caregiver, just as well as my oldest daughter's grandparents. They have to sign their name as well, stating that they're the primary caregiver of her. Due to my living situation, I don't have custody of my kids. And none of this was court ordered, but actually my oldest daughter was. I was 20 at the time and didn't have a place to live. I was kind of house to house working, so that's how that happened. Let's see. Yeah, just be open and honest with your recruiter, guys. Everything seems great. I did tell her that I have a suspended license. So what happened was I got pulled over, wrote a ticket because he asked me to provide my insurance. I had insurance. I went to go show it to him, but my phone was shut off. And that gave me a ticket for failure to provide insurance, because obviously, law is the law. I failed to provide it. My phone was shut off. That's my problem, not the police problem. So that, I didn't pay it. I just kind of let it go out the window. I didn't really think about it. So that bit me in the ass, because now my license is suspended. So I told her about that. So this weekend, we're going to take our PICAT. We're going to pay that license suspension. I got stuff I can sell to a pawn shop, which is actually a little bit more than what I need to pay. So I'll have some money left over. And I'm going to take that money. I'm going to call up these, I'm going to wait for my background check, because don't go off of Credit Karma, guys. Let the military pull your background. They're going to highlight the information that you need to pay off and just go from there. So once they do my credit check, is what I meant to say. Once they do my credit check, they're going to highlight these important things that I need to start making payments on, and then we'll start doing that. So other than that, I need to eat healthy, lose weight, get this weed out of my system, which it probably is already. But we'll still take a drug test and find out. But other than that, yeah, like I said, lose weight, pass this drug test, take this PICAT, pay off of that. That's what I'm doing this weekend, is paying my license suspension, getting those signatures showing that they're the primary caregiver of my children, and then getting my body fat percentage. So that is update number 4 for you guys, Road to the Air Force. So now we are going to start doing our day-to-days. Y'all are going to see me stretching, training, working out, running, walking, whatever, you name it. Making breakfast, going to get the groceries, yada, 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 because we're going to start eating healthier, eggs in the morning, chicken or turkey in the daytime, so, which obviously is going to be the healthy versions, We'll get there, guys, and y'all are going to take part in this whole thing. I'm going to hold on to my beard. as long as I can. I don't care what y'all say about it. You're gonna have to get rid of that beard. I know, but I'm gonna hold on to it as long as I can. I love my beard. It helps me think, you know. But anyway, that was episode 4. From rock bottom to recruitment. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's pretty much got the same videos, but I'm thinking about taking it strictly to YouTube and then doing my shorts on TikTok. So make sure to follow me. Hit that follow button. Like, comment, share. I appreciate all the comments, hearing your stories, and all that jazz. Hope you guys had a good New Year.